Let's answer some of these objections. When Luke states that a decree from Caesar Augustus went out that all the world should be taxed, was he talking about just one empire-wide census? No, according to Roman historian A.N. Sherwin-White, the censuses were taken in different provinces over a period of time. But Caesar Augustus was the first one in history to order a census or tax assessment of the whole provincial empire. Luke uses the present tense to indicate that Augustus ordered censuses to be taken regularly throughout the empire rather than only one time. Second, papyri collected in Egypt have shown that the Romans undertook periodic censuses throughout their empire. In Roman Egypt, for example, from AD 33 until 257 AD, 258 different censuses were taken at 14-year intervals. This evidence has been known for a number of years and substantiates Luke's reference to Augustus's census, but it seems to work against the Lucan account in terms of the year when Jesus was born. Why? Because the 14-year intervals do not intersect with the year of Jesus' birth in 4 BC. But concerning that problem, the newly published Dictionary of New Testament Background states, evidence indicates that Egyptian censuses were taken at 7-year intervals during the reign of Augustus and can be established with indirect and direct evidence for the years of 11 to 10 BC, 4 to 3 BC, AD 4 and 5, and AD 11 and 12. This information is based on documentation presented in the Demography of Roman Egypt by Bagnall and Fryer, a book published by Cambridge University Press in 1994. Third, there are other reasons to believe a census was taken by Caesar Augustus in 4 or 5 BC. Augustus knew of Herod's paranoia. Herod frequently changed his will and then would kill the family member he had put in charge if he were to die. Each time he changed his will, and the one who would succeed him, he had to get permission from the Roman emperor to do so. So Emperor Augustus knew what was happening in Palestine. It is very reasonable to assume that Augustus, anticipating the problems that would come about when Herod died, would want to take a census of Herod's territory and might well have extended the Egyptian census of 4 to 3 BC or performed something like it in Judea. The mentioning of the census in Luke 2:1 is the only historical reference of this census from antiquity, yet it rests on a plausible reconstruction of events.
So again, this is a case where we do have something recorded in the New Testament, which is not directly corroborated by extra-biblical evidence. This doesn't mean that it did not happen, however. There are many things that occur only in a given text without corroborative evidence of other texts or inscriptions.